Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger. I'm Chrono, and when we left off, we had just visited the end of time, had actually gotten ourselves all magicked up, and we'd done some exploring. We'd gone back to our present time. We had found the village of Medina, which, as it turns out, was not too friendly towards us. And then we ended up finishing with getting to the Cave of Heckran, which is where we're going to start things off. Death to the Mystic's enemies! Well, that's no good, because that'd be us. Okay, see, these guys aren't too much of a hassle to start off with, so we're just sort of bowling over them. Oh, sweet, new double tech. Let's see what that one does for us. One of these days, I will learn the correct button presses, I promise. I just haven't quite gotten it yet. Alright, antipode. It still doesn't tell you what an antipode is, so I guess we can try that out in a minute. I would assume, given that it's Marley and Lucia, that it'd be a combination of a fire and ice tech. Alright, so move through this little cave here, and in essence, Heckran Cave basically is designed to test your affinity, kind of get you used to using magic. For example, these guys. Alright, lots of octopi and what have you. So now I figure probably wouldn't be a bad time to try out that new double tech we've got. So let's dial her up. And Tippity! Alright, well everything seemed to get rather stuck there. I guess while they all ended up attacking us at once. Wow, that looks spiffy. Oh, good move. Okay, you notice these guys seem to pack a bit of a punch, so be careful as far as whenever you're going after them. Otherwise, you might end up in a bit of a pickle, which I'm kind of getting into as we speak. Unfortunately, though, it looks like this isn't going to be too much for us to handle, so we can go ahead and finish all these guys off. And that pretty much, ladies and gents, is our first real introduction to a magic-specific enemy, because that magic pot, or the gin bottle rather, that you saw there, doesn't respond very well to physical attacks, so you gotta go after him with magic. Okay, oh, alrighty. Ah, alright, more new enemies. Temporite. Okay. Ooh, okay, that was a magic one too. Alright, well. Assuming you've been sort of following along, you should know what to do by now. Just start chunking it at them. And, yeah, definitely effective. Not too bad. Okie dokie. Let's see, where's this take us? Oh. Oh, well, y'all would. Okay, roly-polies. We've seen some of those before. Oh, yeah, they are roly-polies. Except we've seen them in different colors, really. So, welcome to Palette Swap Land. Okay, they seem to work decently enough when you go after them physically, but let's see how they handle magical type stuff. Oh, yes, much better. I love how whenever Chrono's casting magic like that, it almost looks like he is some sort of lightning god, because he's kind of summoning the wrath of the heavens down on his enemies. We've had lots of new enemies come in this dungeon, so those of y'all who maybe have been kind of more battle skippy, pardon me, but we'll eventually get to the point where we can kind of blend through some of these battles. But now that since we're dealing with a bunch of unique enemies, I'm just going to keep them in for now. Okay, I think one shot of lightning should be enough for that one. Yeah, there we go. Hey, there we go. Let's see what you do. Doggone it. I'll get this eventually. And I'll try not to let eventually mean 10 or 12 episodes. Okay, magic plus 2. Well, that's good, but I'm not going to sacrifice that for the counter, so sorry, you don't get used right now. Okay, so I think we've pretty well gone through most of the unique enemies here. So we're going to be cruising through and taking it as they come. Okay, well, you notice we have that big group of Damberites there. And I was trying to do some fire world techs to go after them. If you do a combo physical magical, it has limited effectiveness. Now with the roly-polies, it was a little less effective, but not as bad as it was with the Damberites. Okay, so we've pretty much fought everything through most of this. We still got a little bit to go though until we get to the end. Alright, so, well, hey, we've got another magic box. Obviously can't do anything with it yet. And to the riverside. Or maybe being a van down by the river, but I don't know, whichever you choose, I guess. The ever faithful save point. Tried it. Apparently I wasn't well enough on the save point to be able to hit. Be able to use the... oh, come on now. There we go. Alright, I'm assuming, of course, the rule of the old SNES RPGs is if there's a save point, there's bad news coming up. So, let's go ahead and meet bad news here. Death to the Mystic's enemies! Oh, we heard that before. Ooh, but you look a lot rougher than the guards that we saw. Alright, welcome to Heckran, and of course, as he mentioned, or as they were mentioning earlier, don't hit this dude with physical attack because it's not going to help you. Now, if you do decide to be stubborn and hit him with physical attacks anyway, let's see. Chrono is bait here. And well, pretty much nothing happens. Except a really rough cyclone. And I'm not sure if that was a counter or if that was just a normal attack, but we'll find out. I would suggest not even really doing the physical attack, or not even doing the fire whirl. Ooh, okay. That was rough. good. That'll get us back in shape. Okay. Yeah, see, I had slipped up a little bit. When he gets curled down in that position, don't attack him, because then he will rip you to shreds. So, oops, my bad. Now, I believe the antidote that we used actually did more damage than Lucia and Marley's. Well, it's right about the same damage as Lucia and Marley separately, so you can kind of go however you want. Unfortunately, he will not counter a counter, so that's good. See, this guy's kind of giving us a bit of a run for our money here. Definitely have to make sure you keep topped off with all the healing and whatnot. Doggone it, quit spamming that cyclone, man. Well, at any rate, I can still... Ooh, yuck. Now he's really spamming it. Okay, now you're just playing dirty. Quit targeting my healer all the time. Share the love here. Okay, yeah, definitely not a good time to go attacking now. So if you've got other stuff you can do it. Otherwise, just kind of hang around until he comes back out of that. Okay, well, let's see. I don't know if that took him out of it. No, it didn't. Okay. Okay. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Get out of your counterattack post so I can actually hit you with one. Come on. Yeah, I know. You've been sitting there for a while. There we go. All right. Okay, it said brief counterattack break. I hope I didn't just screw myself doing this. No, good, I didn't. Back in his counterattack bubble. Okay. Yeah, you have to be careful, or I have to be ready to just go at him whenever he comes out of it. Because it looks like his position doesn't indicate whether he is actually out of it or not. So, once he's ready to go, just start slamming him. There we go. Got him. Well, there we go. A couple of us leveled up. If only the great magus who brought forth Lavos 400 years ago had destroyed the human race. The world would belong to us mystics. Rawr. Oh well, I guess he had to have his last little monologue before he growled away. In the Middle Ages, magus created Lavos, the destroyer of this planet's future. If we go to the Middle Ages and take out magus, can we change history? We could use the gate at the fairgrounds. Alright, so I guess that's our next step, I suppose. Now, hop into this nice little whirlpool, and hopefully we don't go all Final Fantasy VI and have to go through about 15-20 minutes of random battles. And we don't. Yay! So we just wash up on the shore of the vortex. So you say you can come back here whenever you want, if you want to go pick up that magic box or whatnot. For now, Let's take a side trip to Lucia's house. Because it's been forever, seemingly, since we've been here. Hey, Mama. Oh, nah, no they don't. Well, hey. And I think I've explained before, Laura is paralyzed. So she obviously can't move, can't go anywhere. And so it's kind of a rough dynamic in Lucia's family. I think it's part of the reason why Lucia ended up getting involved with tinkering in the first place. Oh, you're just in time. Yay! New stuff. The ultimate in defense for my daughter. Whoops. Too bad on the comma splice there. Hey, new stuff. So let's see what this does for our dear Lucia. That speeds her up a bit, gives her a little bit more defense. That's always good. So, hey, we'll take it. Lucia's almost all the way to the next level, so hooray. Okay, well, I think this would be a good place to stop things off, so thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Chrono Trigger, and I will see y'all later.